doo, scoop dap dip dap, scoop a doop dap dap diddly hoo. Do we be alive? Do we be alive? That's the thing. That's the questionus. Why can't I see the thing on? Yeah, there it is. We are live. How's it going, folks? Welcome to the Sunday stream. Shadaisy. Today, as usual, on Sunday, we'll be doing a No Man's Sky, looking for more of the finds that you guys have put onto the Discord for us to get, the triple S one specifically. I have my phone here because it's better to do it on my phone to actually look up the things we're going to between them. Otherwise, I'm constantly alt-tabbing on the screen and messing with my whole thing. Although actually I still have to do that for everyone anyway, because we have to take a shot of the location. So for instance, that is where we currently are. That's where you get a teddy bear, I believe. Actually, if we're in Isentum, next one's probably in Euclid. So let's pop, let's just double check before I actually pop back to Euclid. If you want to put in your own discoveries, your triple S's for us to find and stuff, and share it with the community and whatnot, then whack them in the channel on Discord, High Potential Fawn Locations. It's the one that's linked in the pinned comment. Yo, Anton, how's it going, man? Shunday Shadaisy, hails to the year. Hope you're having a swish one. The last one we found was the Proto-Gek last week. That's actually, which is the address right now. Could be anyway. Actually bring that up so you guys can see it. And it what? Did we not? Oh, there it is. Yeah. I've been getting multiple and picking the best one, so that's it. This is the teddy bear Proto-Gek. He's all cute and shit. That one is in Isentum. This next one is in Euclid. It's a pineapple and it's by a Rad Ninja. So was this. This was by Rad Ninja as well as the Floridae you see here. Yeah, let's go for the pineapple, bouncy pineapple. What type is that, I wonder? It's a frost pet. I think I'm pretty low on frost. That'd actually be a really good one. There is a frost diplo we'll be going at that's in the thumbnail on YouTube later, which will be freaking swish. Yo, Daniel Hipley, how's it going? Minotaur, awesome to see you. Hope you guys are having a swish one. I'm playing Subnautica 2, a fun game underwater. Hells yeah. Well, so I'm actually going to, because I wasn't planning on streaming Subnautica or anything, just because if I try, you know, if I spread myself to yet another game, I don't think that's the best idea for me to do at the moment. Even though obviously Subnautica is going huge at the moment, and the first one went huge. I haven't played a Subnautica since like the alpha of the original, like 9 years ago or something. But I'm going to put it as a votable thing for Tuesday stream. So on Tuesday it's going to be another viewer's choice. So if you want to choose what gaming plans Tuesday, then keep an eye out for the community post. It'll be coming live after this stream. It'll be a vote. Likely 4 games. I'm thinking Subnautica, Windrose, Dune, and Crimson Desert maybe. I'm not sure if I should include Crimson Desert at this point. I don't know. But those are the first 3 for sure. If you have any ideas for a 4th that would be better than Crimson Desert, feel free to mention. I'll definitely consider it. Watching Z1 game for help. Ah, cool. Far enough away, dang it. Yeah. Can't boost properly when you're in that. When you're in that menu. Dang it. Huzzah! So we need to head over to Euclid again for this one. The bouncy pineapple. Yeah, the place that link, the pin comment links to, is obviously not only a place where you wouldn't want to put it if you want to share one of your finds, but also that's where everyone else has shared theirs. So if you're looking for the ones from last week, that's probably the best place to look for those for the moment. And yeah, all the ones we're going to do this week also. Hey, Daniel put one in. Hells yeah, Daniel. Nice. Daniel has a pineapple as well. And, oh, dude, is that what I think it is? Is that a friggin' glowy see-through strider? Hells yeah, dude. That's a nice find, man. Awesome. That'll be after the Frost Diplo. Cool, right, let's, so we're going to, well, it's Tamiskable? Let's go bring up the address on the thing already. There we go. Right, let's hop over. Another YouTuber's playing it, very similar to NMS. Yeah, like, it's... Because it's procedural, isn't it? Procedural, primarily underwater. Like I said, my experience is the original, like, early access release of the first one. They added so much to it after, you know, since I've touched it. I didn't even get that far in it either. That was when I was still trying to find what I wanted to do on the channel. That was pre-going hard on No Man's Sky. I had streamed No Man's Sky, because No Man's Sky was the first game I ever streamed. Pretty sure, anyway. Like at launch. We need... Xeno... Yo, Tech Geek, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. And yeah, I think I did a few Let's Plays for Subnautica, the original one. Obviously, I was a new channel, didn't have an audience, didn't really go anywhere, so I was like, right, next game, let's try every game possible. I think the first one that actually picked up a little, there was, is it Dark something? There was one, it was an MMO, and those were the first videos where I was getting like up to 1,000 views for a video. That was cool. I think I remember one of them got like 2,000 views. I was like, it's amazing. It was a MMO that was being remade. It was one of those old MMOs where, like, you know, gear is as hard to get as a normal MMO, but also when you die, you drop everything, so anyone can kill you and take all your stuff that's on you at the time. Like that. Like the bank was just box that you just threw everything in, and it would just put a pile of icons on top of each other. It was terrible. The next one was then Mass Effect. Mass Effect Andromeda. And that is, after that is when I moved on to No Man's Sky with Atlas Rises. Obviously with about 100 different games between those. Trying things out. So, boat, moon, bird, Pythagoras, butterfly, rocket or arugula, diplo, spiral, EP, and fly. Our burning people. And Uncle, did you have a nice week? How's it going, man? Awesome to see you, Paul. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. It was not too shabay. Yeah, you? Have a good one. Right, yeah. So I'm just thinking I need to get the address on screen. Because what was currently just on there is the old planet. For those who haven't read the entire pinned comment, there will be no stream next Sunday. Next Sunday, I'll be, oh. Hello. Abba. Mamma mia. Here I go again. Yeah, got IRL stuff next Sunday. And it's possible that there'll also not be one the Sunday after, but I'm hoping there will be. Because I'll be in a different location. I'll actually be in my brother's house the Sunday after. And the Sunday after that. Sunday after that, I'll definitely be streaming from there, though. But hopefully the 31st as well. Let's take a screenshot on that. I don't see any reason why I won't be doing the Tuesday and Thursdays between all those. Yeah, there might be a Thursday, the 11th of June. I might not be able to, but other than that, every other thing will be fine. Right, let's get this address on the screen. Scuba doody. Scuba doody doo. Mama, can I resist you? Scooby doo. Here I go in. There you go, that's legible. I think that's legible. It's legible. I'm gonna have to open the window slightly. It always gets a bit warm in here. It's warmer than you think it's gonna be when I'm streaming. Buckaroo. Yeah, it was good, thanks. Managing to lock myself out of the house was my highlight. What the frick? That sucks, dude. You didn't have to like break a window or something, did you? That would suck. Right, so this is the one with a SSS bouncy pineapple. What the frick? Double thingy, that's CBB. CBBS, that was a children's show. Back in the UK on the BBC, but it was children's BBC, CBBC. There's a show called the CBBS. There's quite a lot of different Striders and shit, isn't there? ACB. That's like the dyslexic version of the Jackson 5 classic. Oh, don't tell me this is an underground one because it's a... Bouncy pineapples are often underground for me. I'm not saying it is, it just might be. Beep, 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 beep. Wait, has he just disappeared? The rat bag? What the frickosaurus, man? That's prep hail to you. Did you see Balamori was back? What? Balamori? So I know of this. I've never seen it. I think it was a little before my time. Now, as far as I know, Balamori is a Scottish children's, like ongoing children's show or something, isn't it? Oh, a BSA. Nah, knew someone with a spare set. Oh, that's good. Ooh. Right, so let's have a look. Let's have a look where this could possibly be. It's around 2000, I think. Oh, ain't it really? Oh, more is maybe it was after my time then. Oh wow, first episode date 2002. Yeah, it was after my time then. In 2002, I was already 16. Okay. Oh, there's Miles Jupp. No way. That's cool. Forking, how's it going? Burp. Hope you're doing swishly. Yes. It is an underground bastard. Rad Ninja decided that I needed to find an underground fauna to get the SSS. What a gobshite. Alright, let's get in the ship and find it. Although, shall we do Space Week? What Space Week was always telling us to do? And just look for a cave randomly around here. Instead of looking for POIs. Mark King, how's it going? Hi Zane, at BSA it was back in the day a motorcycle. My dad had one, a 450. Yeah, so BSA, what company was that? Did that? I'm trying to think what my father's bike was. It's a nice bike. It was an 1100cc. It was a pretty beefy engine. It was like a racing tourer. Cold. Oh, mate, how the hell have I forgot what this is called? What this bike was? Man, if my messages had a search function, I might be able to find out or something. Yeah, for some reason I can't really think what it is now. It's a nice bike though. I ridden the back of it a few times when I was a kid, and going way too fast. Okay, I'm just not finding any signs of a cave. That being like whispering eggs, no, humming sacks and stuff like that. Let's jump in the ship and find a POI. Space Weasel, my work here is done. Smug. Yo, how's it going? Your work here is done. We couldn't find anything, so really, your work is yet to be fulfilled. Not that I can see. Haven't seen one yet. Oh, there we go. Get that last look in. We weren't close enough before. I was looking for those, there just wasn't one visible on there. Trade you. Well, it's more that I feel like if I don't ever try the specific way you're suggesting, whether it's better or not, like, then you're just going to be like, just try it for goodness sake. I mean, the humming sacks is always how I've found them if I'm not, like, looking for a POI, a cave. You know, for other things. But... okay, man. Do you have any tips? Do you have any things you do once you've found the cave? Do you act in a specific way, like running back and forth or something? And dare you. My normal go-to when I find them at a POI, because obviously I don't normally look for them this way, because I have in the past and it just hasn't worked out very well. I'd normally run in from the entrance, run as far as I can, then run back, and that sometimes seems to spawn them. Nano was saying that could be because you're unloading the outside ones behind you, and then you come back and there's room to load some more. Nope, I just hope one will show up. I don't know anything about the tech side of the... okay. Oh yeah, I was asking for, like, you know, friggin', okay, so like me doing this is because John Hall or Solid Snake told me to, and it wasn't because he or I know exactly how spawning works. I still don't know exactly how spawning works. I can only infer some things based on how it appears to work. No, nothing like being one of those obstinate blokes who get up to you don't try something. Nah, Space Beast will never get uppity. However, he will rub it in, even if it doesn't make sense. if it isn't working out for me in the way I'm trying when I'm not trying the way he suggested, he'll definitely rub it in. In like a provocative way. But that's more banter than anything. I wouldn't say it's a negative personality trait. More. This is like. These are like really. This is a really wide and open cave. This really should work better. Weird, I just turned on the stream on my laptop so I can watch it there while I do something else. My PC has a wired connection while my laptop uses Wi-Fi. I get a significant latency lag on my laptop, so having both on because delayed sound there. What the hell? That is weird. I swear there's been a lot of weird stuff with YouTube for a bit now. I'm on low latency. Maybe I should go to normal again. Like, are you guys seeing buffering and stuff? I'm on low latency as well. I'm not on normal. There's normal, low, and ultra low. For the bitrate I stream at, I prefer not to do ultra because I've had problems in the past. I really shouldn't be having problems with low. Anyone who doesn't know how to rub it in, it shouldn't be allowed near food and flavors. You give your meat a good old rub. Jimmy's flying here, Swishadoos and Yo J. How's it going? It's good to know it's working then, it's not buffering like a weirdo. My understanding is that if you log out and back in, it reloads the assets closer to you. Never tried it there. So yeah, oh! There's an underground. We have one. Oh, and that looks like the other one. This is the triplers, let's go! So this is a different variant though, because it doesn't have the spiky pineapple hair. Oh, look how repulsive those eyes are. Ugh. Ugh. God, you're hideous. Don't look at me, I'm hideous. Oh, is this our other underground one? Oh, that's adorable. Baby, baby, baby. Right. If we can find the spikiness. I'm currently stuck for wanting of welding soap. I've tried 8 star systems now and no luck. I'm reluctant to reset my settlement output for something so trivial. Welding soap. What isn't welding soap isn't a trade good, is it? I thought welding soap was a trash item from scrapping ships and stuff. Am I wrong? Toad if I've ever seen one, like from Mario. Oh, I don't know. God, it's like that's like a Meat Canyon toad, that is. Adrian, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, it's supposed to be common. Well, it's common. You'll never be able to buy it. You can only get it from scrapping if it's a scrapping vendor trash item. You'll never see it sold anywhere. That's only trade goods, the 5 trade goods for each type. I'm just going to quickly double check. Yeah. So yeah, well, Agent says here it is a scrapping item. So, NMS. Wiki says it's a trade good. Oh, so it is a trade good. But oh yeah, okay. Wiki says welding soap in No Man's Sky is second tier trade. Commodity used heat clean. So what type is it? Economy type. Wait, what? Well, this is just... This is stupid. So it says it is primarily found in medium to high wealth technology economy systems. Oh, so it is saying technology type. It's alright, but adding the medium to high, it's like... If it's only a second tier... So it is a trade good, yeah. And it's 6,000 value, which means it's the lowest but one type. See, it says it's second tier, so it's not a second tier from the top. So technology economy. So you're going to the right economy because those trade goods are specific to economy type that they're sold. So engineering, high-tech, nano-construction, technology. So nano-construction technology is going to be the one that's got the nanite, I think. That's construction. Oh, ain't it? Is that engineering, isn't it? Yeah, it's nano-construction. So this is an engineering economy. That's power generation. That's nothing. That's mining. Oh. Can't look for the right icon. That's scientific. Power generation, mining, engineering. That, I think, might be technology. Nano-construction, so this, you want this icon system. But you will... So the reason... I'm guessing the reason it says medium to high is because if you go into like a high economy system, there's a higher chance you're going to find more of the ones available. Because you'll generally find 3 to 5 and there's 5 total. If you don't find it in the space station, use a trade, use an economy scanner to find a trade post, because a trade post will, if it's a high economy system, it does have a lot as well of each one, but like 250. Check trade posts in a technology system like that has that. If it's a high economy, you should be able to find a place, either station or a trading post that sells all 5. Oh, just welding soap. Trade good. Shouldn't it be close to the mission? Shouldn't it be close to the mission? What do you mean? What mission? And right, so are there any more of these? I want the other variant of these. Has it auto-saved? It has, so let's reload that autosave. Hopefully the variant will re-show. We might have to quit the game though to try that method. Of, you know, wiping the cache. We don't need to wipe the cache to get a second variant, but this should help. Might not even spawn here, of course. Oh! Yeah, there's a second variant. Hella! Let's get the pineapple. Look how adorable. Less creepy. I mean, it's still got the eyes and shit around it, but... So this is like SpongeBob at home. So here are our new SSS horrors. Now, which one do you guys think is the best? I mean, this one clearly has the new metal hairdo. Magic pot vibes. Rich? Did that not post your comment, Jambo? As your comments here are what we're looking for, and the next one is rich with the correction star. So I'm guessing it didn't post the one you actually wrote, and then you corrected it with rich. And I've got top chat on. Does live chat let me see more? No. I'm finding capital central freighters need advice. You're finding capital sentinel freighters. Oh, do you mean, yeah, so like the dreadnought class capital freighters. So the main advice really is that when it comes to freighters, the supercharged slot locations are static for the system. So if you find you'll want to look in high level economy systems like 3-star ones or pirate, but so there's a difference between 3-star and pirate. So 3-star economies have a 2% chance of S-class, medium 1%, or low or 1-star is only 0%, so you won't find S-class there, freighter-wise. A pirate economy has a 5% chance of S-class, so it's way higher. However, a pirate economy will give you a lesser grade S-class, so the bonuses that you have, like the hyperdrive range, will be on the low end of the S-class range, whereas if you look for the S-class freighter in the 3-star economy, it's going to be on the high end of the S-class range. So it's just worth knowing whether you just want an S-class or you want a really peak ship. Now you'll want to look in high level economies to get that 2-star, or of course again the pirate if you want to get the highest chance of getting the S-class. You're going to be looking at doing even in a 2%, so average of 50 attempts to get the S-class. Each attempt will consist of you warping to the system, doing the battle, going on the ship, and then scanning the freighter to see what class it is. Now, to set that up, you're going to need to save before the warp where you'll have a battle. Now, there are also some systems that always have a battle these days, and that's to do with the conflict level. That's how you get pirate dreadnought systems, pirate capital freighters. Like I've got on this save, actually. The pirate ones, they look really cool, and they're just different, but the way to get those is to do with, every 3-star conflict level system has a 10% chance that there's going to be a pirate battle happening every time you warp into it, so you can consistently get that battle to show and then fight it. So for every 5 hours of game, no, is it 3 hours of gameplay and 5 warps? So provided since the last capital ship battle you've played for 3 hours of game time and warped 5 times, your next warp, once hitting those or almost hitting those, will be the one that triggers that capital freighter battle. So when that happens, reload to the previous system or whatever, and save the warp just before that, so you can just warp in and get that battle to show up and get the roll going. If you want S-class, you're going to have to just keep doing that roll until you get S-class. You can work out the supercharged slots by even with an A-class, because on an A-class you'll probably see 3 supercharged slots. Those 3 supercharged slots you see, or the 2 on a B-class, the 1 on a C, those slots will always be visible and there on the ones above it. So a C-class will only show 1 of the 4. The best way to think of it is that the 4 supercharged slots you can get at S-class are the ones that will always be on that capital freighter obtainable from that system. The model is the same as well, and so the supercharged slots. So if you see a supercharged slot on a C-class, then every C-class you see will always have it in the same place, and the B-class will have that one that you had on the C as well as another one. And then the A-class will have the C and B ones as well as the A and another one. And then the S-class will have all those 3 and the final one. So you can see roughly where they're going to be without even getting the S-class yet. And if they're too far apart and they don't fit what you want, then look for another system. You'll also need to look for... you also want to look for the model, because you want that dreadnought one. So the model is specific to system. You'll need to check different systems. Lastly, once you've done the save to look for different ones, you can move across the galaxy without triggering it, warping by using uncharted systems. Uncharted systems will not have a freighter battle in them, so you can use those uncharted systems to get further away from your save point, to make a new save point, and then warp to a system that can spawn one. You can also, of course, use portals to go to a different part of the galaxy and check the ones around you. So yeah, there's a quick lesson. If you have any questions, please ask and I will answer as best I can. Yeah, or if anyone else has anything extra to add that I haven't covered, then please go ahead. It's so ugly you should call it Jason. Holy shit. That's fucking mean. I've seen it everywhere. Some places only have one trade item, so it's just random. One! Holy crap, I thought 3 was at least. Oh, that's awful. They are... I could have sworn stations had like a minimum at least, but God. Whether they have any, but I'm getting out. It's minor, but it's making my city ball over. Yeah, I can understand that. Getting SSS, I've only found one. Oh, what's that? Oh, we get an SSS. Yo, Adrian. Yeah, so these are ones other people have found, so they're on the Discord. So, like that address in the top left is over there is the planet that I'm on. And so, if you want this triple S. These are ones everyone to put in, though. All the ones are in the channel that's linked in the pinned comment. Magic Path of Vibe reminds that Magic Path do no damage. Logic makes the game much easier. Thanks. 3 hours, 5 warps. I warped my freighter. I just can't be asked anymore. Oh yeah, you might be able to warp with your freighter to avoid a freighter battle, but I don't think that is actually true. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into stuff for years, but they don't change like these base things unless I really need to. Yeah, well, awesome, sweet. But yeah, if you do have any other questions or for that or any other things, obviously feel free to ask. If I can't answer it, someone in chat probably can. Right, so Shabady, or yeah, let's go with Radiotto. I want to call it Radiotto for some reason. Radiotto was awesome. One of the best characters in Goodfellas, damn it. You can avoid freighter battles with warping with a freighter. Okay, cool. There's another method. The last time I made a guide for getting a freighter, you could not warp with freighters. I'm old, guys. I'm old. Yeah, I'm not a fuss about traits these days. So yeah, let's have it this. Oh, poor guy. So there's so we can't just call him Radiotto. Radio. We call him Gaga. Radio Gaga. Otto Gaga. He's Radiotto. Radiotto Seymour. Why Seymour? What was you thinking for the name Seymour? Right, so let's head back and go for the next one. Whee! Oh, actually, right. I'm going to put a thingy here. Cave below for triple S pineapple underground spawns. Oh no, that's too much. Triple S underground spawns. I learned what the word for underground was. Oh, it's Chika? Yeah, in Japanese last night. Obviously, I already knew Chikatetsu, which is the subway. But then something came out. It's like it's learning the different floors. So it's like Ikai is like first floor, then Nikai is like second floor. And it was like, Chika, what's this one? It's like underground. No way. If I put Chika there, no one's going to understand it, even though it's shorter. Little Shop of Horrors, the plant was Aubrey. Movie. Yo, Nano, how's it going, man? That does other form of that blob. That does the other form of that blob look like? Did you see me just delete it? Because I had both of them on there a second ago. So Little Shop of Horrors. See more from Little Shop of Horrors. Okay, I've never seen that. I don't even know what it is. So yeah, no. There's a pineapple one and then a mushroom one. If you just like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you just, oh yeah, you're on Twitch. It's a pain in the ass to the VOD. Wait, I'll see if there's one below, because the pineapple is the one that's currently loaded. So I reloaded to get the pineapple, well, new ones to spawn. Right, close beacon, let's see. Can I quickly pop down? If there's one there, it'll obviously be quicker and easier. All we hear is poop, poop, poop and caca, caca and poop. Dang it. Yeah, I'm not saying it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you just have to look back. That'll be easier. Mushroom, I know what you're talking about. Ah, cool. Yeah, it's mushroom with like the eyes on the shaft. I hear your Otto Gaga. Oh, he's feeling sad. No. Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. You're not very pleasant to pat, but you're adorable in your own freakish way. For an overall S-rank blob, and I kept the pineapple too. Yeah. Whee. Do. Radio Gaga. Oh. Do. For some reason, I think of the the ACB. ACB. Dyslexia is strong in me. What's that ACB? Do. Yeah, oh yeah, it's of course a purple system because those striders, yeah. If you already own a freighter you're happy with but haven't fully upgraded its inventory slots, you may want to still save freighters being attacked when you jump into a system. Reward from the captain will always be a cargo bulkhead. Yeah, you can get it's possible to get like 3, I think, from one of the rewards from saving the dudes from pirate freighters. But it's a pain in the ass to get that outcome. Like, there's a bunch of different rewards and outcomes for that one. It's a pain. Was the plant female? Always, though it was dressed in drag myself. What? Oh, Gaga. No, it was, its name was Radio Otto, so Radio Gaga, Queen. It was a Queen reference as opposed to Lady Gaga. I definitely got dude vibes from the plant, but he named it after a lady he liked. What? Yeah, I just making shit up now. I'm gonna have Radio Gaga stuck in my head now. All we hear is Radio Gaga. Yeah, happy days. They changed the Dreadnought rewards a few times since the feature release. I'm not sure if bulkheads are possible rewards. Oh, okay. Because, right, I couldn't get them to reward them back. Oh, I might have read it in the wiki. It's alright. I used to have, and probably do still have, but I have to fix it now. So I made a spreadsheet ages ago with the reward list. So I made a searchable function in the game's rewards. Which, so essentially, I'd just search the ID of an item or something, and it would bring up every possible reward in every event that can possibly reward that item, and then every other reward in it with their weightings and stuff in a big spreadsheet thing. I was thinking that maybe I found it via that, but I think I actually read it on the wiki and then tried to get it and couldn't get it to do it, so that actually makes sense that it it doesn't anymore, and the wiki just wasn't updated. Crybaby was his first movie. This was also the first movie Jack Nicholson was in. Is Radio Gaga a movie then? I had no idea. Is this the thing? I don't think you were much older than me, okay? In fact, I thought you were about the same age. Oh yeah, so we probably don't need to go to a different system, different galaxy. So, the next one we'll be looking for... Thank you, Rad Ninja, for that awesome blobby find. The next one we're going for is the one in the thumbnail on YouTube. This is a Diplo with Frosted Diplo. It is in Isentum again, so we have got to go back to Isentum. Isentham, which is strong with the cured meats. Should have gone to this before we left Isentum. Oh wow. If there's another Isentum, we'll do that next. Scooby-Dooby, skibba-dip-bappa. I mean, 42 is actually young. Okay, so yeah, you're like 2 or 3 years older than me. I'm 40 this year. In December even. Not young. It's hard to call it old. But of course, like whether someone's old is relative, isn't it? It's like if you're 25 or younger, we're definitely old. Actually, if you're under 30, I'd say I think like if you're under 30, 40 plus is old. When you get to 35, it still feels a bit old. Then when you get to 38, you're like instantly it becomes normal because you're basically there then. Weird. If you had named Yoru your pet after a Queen song, then it makes sense to name it with a female name, for Freddie Mercury was gay after all. I don't think that like requires anything. It's just a number, but progression catches up. Yeah, you see, as we age, we all download mandatory DLCs. Like a friend of mine recently downloaded the Gammy DLC, and now just his knee just hurts. That's just it now. Can't uninstall the DLCs. They're mandatory and they're random. I mean, well, he was gay, but that doesn't mean like everything has to be female named. That's what I meant. Yeah, like I recently downloaded the DLC that upgraded my experience to whenever I'm like my head's tilted or something. Sometimes, for no apparent reason, it will feel like, do you know when you're like bending over to brush your teeth or something or spit in the sink, and you did a lot of work yesterday, and your back just goes. Like when you're like I used to have this in my late 20s and my mid 20s even. From my job was physical. So like sometimes like my back would just be fucked. I'm like, oh, my back's just fucked now for like a week. Great. So just like load up on anti-inflammatories and go back to work. Like basically same thing, except I've done nothing. I just turned my head slightly different to how I'd normally turn it. And it's like, oh. If I move in any way other than really carefully, like upright, my neck's just going to be fucked for a week. Ridiculous. Wasn't pretty bisexual. I mean, he was checked a bird as well. Sensitive. I've no idea. I just think it. Have I ever been bothered enough to look it up? I don't think. No, I've no idea. I haven't seen that movie either. Like, supposed to be good. I forget the name of the dude who played him in it. Like, it's supposed to be pretty good. My neck hurts. Oh, what did you do? I brushed my teeth. Yeah. Well, no, the brushing your teeth is your back hurts. Your neck hurts because you were tired and you were watching TV and you just shifted your neck slightly the one way. And it's like, oh no, oh. Rami Malek, thank you, yeah, Rami. I've seen some clip from it, but... The 7th documentary he was in was with a bird for centuries, but likes to... Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not reading the rest of that. So, but okay. Hello. Oh, you're BCC. You're very close to an amino acid, but you're not quite there. So, yeah. Classy. Right, so bird, Diplo, Pythagoras, DP, Diplodocadoodles, Potpourri, Rocket or Arugula. I need to call it Arugula from now on, damn it. Waypoint, Moon, Spiral, Garab, and Arugula. This is for the Frost Diplo by Rad Ninja. Rad Ninja found a load of triple S's. Crazy. All we hear is Lady Gaga. Skippity papa, scoopity scoop, doopy doopy. Radio Gaga has been a TV series and a mini-series. We were still talking about A Little Shop of Horrors. What was that? Only non-pun I could think of being it is a legitimate job. I have a feeling if I ask you to elaborate, you're going to make things worse, so I'm just going to not. Right. Where's our Diplodocadoodles? Oh shit, alright fellas. There's our Diplo, so ASB, here's the Diplodoodles and the Strider here. Oh yeah, there it is, yeah. Oh. So, what variants do we have? Hello little fella. Yeah. So, he's got the fins for days. All I heard is Diplodocadoodles, Diplodoca-dee-dee, dee-dee mega-doo-doo. Oh, the crab's a lot, isn't it? The different variant, if we don't find them soon, we'll just reload, see if that helps. Result. Prop maker, body curator, etc. Oh, goodness sake. Take care of your teeth or you may regret it later. I have a dentist appointment next week to replace a 50-year-old amalgam filling. Beat that, oh good. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, good. My teeth aren't great. But like these days, I have a mega strict what's a word, like oral health regime. I always keep the floss. I actually use a water floss as well. Like water floss I'd highly recommend, they're really good. I've got a Lux water floss. It's really good for just like after the last meal or the day or something. Now if you use normal floss as well, it's just like later for bed, it's good shit. They take care of them every night. They go in a glass of water by my bed. Only 3 is behind you, and Sean is about the same. Oh, that's what we're about to say, mate, gentlemen. Oh, cool. And Shabba. Right, we have a thingy over here. We're not going to see anything in this bloody storm. I have a little shot glass with floss picks at my desk. Ah, nice. Yeah, that's the thing. So, like floss isn't as big in the UK. It's like, I think, almost no one I know, I think, flosses in the UK. I didn't for most of my life. But I do now. It just... You should. It's better. We're not going to see anything at this rate. Where's our pet? Let's get a couple more on. I mean, right, so again, this is another one of those things. So, like, there's another stereotype, which has some truth to it, but also, as far as, like, dentists go and stuff, the UK has some of the best in the world. Like, I don't think the US is better in any way. But the culture of it, I think it needs to be better in the UK. Oh! Is that it? It is! It's the Chad Jaw variant. Okay, we have the Chad Jaw variant of our little froth diplo. Sims taught me about the British Book of Smiles. Give you good plastering. What the hell are you talking? Are you talking about cum still? First job was a slinger. I threw you out the pub, then leveled up to Bricky. Lobbed bricks at you when shit kicked off, then moved on to plastering and decorating. Made you look brand new after, for goodness sake. Simpsons taught me about it's a fluoride in the water. What's the fluoride in the water? As far as I know, isn't fluoride in the water a good thing? Doesn't America have fluoride in the water as well? Before that, all that I chucked cement papers at your door. If you like to keep your teeth, you should look up what the Amish and how they take care of their teeth. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's the that's the care in the UK. Fluoride in the water. That's the thing. Too much in the water is bad as well. You get a thing called mottling. Too much, primarily, is bad for kids because your teeth are, when your teeth haven't fully developed, fluoride can be quite damaging if there's too much. Yes, little fluoride is good, yeah. There are lots of things in the UK where they put too much, in some areas and stuff. Fluoride in the water is fine. Fluorine in the water, that's a big... So you didn't just misspell fluoride. Oh crap, I haven't changed the freaking address. So what's fluorine? There we go. Do 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 do. And wish. Poured water over a long time is not really good for you at all. I don't know about the rest of your thing. I mean, teeth-wise. Like, I imagine, I know a lot of people say fluoride is bad, but I could imagine it being so like, fluoride is overall not a positive for like general bodily function, but it's also probably not that big of a deal. It doesn't really do much, but it doesn't really help you in general body stuff. but it's good specifically for the remineralizing of tooth enamel. And the pro of that probably outweighs the con of the other. But because the internet is the internet these days, people pick one ingredient that is bad, don't express how bad it is, and then just tell you shouldn't eat this thing because it's got the bad thing in it. But like aspartame, like, okay, here we go. Yeah, diet soda. There's aspartame is one of the primary sweeteners in like, well, diet soda or sparkling drinks and stuff, or diet drinks in general. And aspartame is a proven carcinogen. So you would think, oh, I shouldn't drink diet drinks then, should I? Well, you'd have to drink enough diet drinks where you'd probably start like dying of too much water or too much liquid to get the 100th of the dose required for it to actually be a carcinogen in any way. So it's a completely moot point as it is. So it actually doesn't hurt you, really, because you're not drinking like 50 cans per day. Well, most people aren't. Whereas, of course, the opposite. People think it's bad, so they start drinking full sugar ones again, thinking, oh, this is the healthy choice. Well, no, you're just having a shit ton of empty calories, putting on loads of weight, getting heart disease and all these other things. Yeah, so, things. Is hell on your kidneys? Is it hell on your kidneys, or is it just something that people with like severe kidney issues should actually worry about, and people who don't have severe issues are fine? Like in the amounts that people actually have it. Obviously, anything is poisonous if you have it at too higher amounts. Oh, fluorine's a gas. Okay, yeah. It's hell on your kidneys. It's US added fluoride to our tap water. FL in Utah removed adding it to tap water. I haven't played since they added the towns you can lead. Is it worth hopping back in recently? I'd say so, yeah. There's loads of stuff. If you haven't played for a bit, then if by towns you mean settlements, it's been years. So yeah, they've added loads of stuff since then. Quite a lot's changed. Is detrimental mental development in children? Mental development, interesting. So how's it? I don't know about that. But I'll have to take your word for it. It makes me laugh when people jump on the latest fashion health risk. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, we live in a sea of toxicity. Google phthalates, for example. Yeah, phthalates is a current one, isn't it? Midlands has some of the highest levels of fluoride in water, I believe. I believe it used to be higher and was too high. Like negative for growing teeth. Greetings, things. Yo, Peter, how's it going, man? It's just oxidation, nothing serious like. It's one of two ingredients that cause kidney stones aside from calcium. Oh, yeah, but the thing is, so even if it's proven to cause kidney stones, is this in any amount that anyone actually has it? Like, is this, you have to have enough fluoride more than anyone would ever actually have through any means that they ever have fluoride? Fluoride and aspartame are yummy and I need more. Fluoride's yummy. Not forget, if fluoride is in your water, you're just now using it for cleaning your teeth, but you would also be drinking and bathing in it for fluoride while soaking in it. I doubt fluoride matters unless you're ingesting it. I'd be surprised if the tiny speck in the water does anything while you're bathing. Doesn't take much. Well, if it doesn't take much, then wouldn't everyone have kidney stones? I don't know anyone who's had a kidney stone, and apparently the levels are quite high in the Midlands. Like, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm saying with this kind of thing, I would need to see the proof before I change my mind from the what I see as the more likely it's fine. I know a few, but not from the Midlands. And yeah, I mean, I'm actually surprised I don't know anyone I don't know anyone who's had kidney stones, which is weird. Like, I'd have thought I'd know one person. It's not that uncommon, is it? I know they say like a big thing that can cause it in some people. This is like some people, it will never affect them no matter how much spinach they have. if you have raw spinach a lot, in some people that like induces kidney stones from that one thingy, which isn't really a bad effect if you have it cooked. I used to have a lot of spinach. I used to have a massive handful in a smoothie every day. When I read that, I was like, no, it's not worth the risk. I'll just have kale. It's fine. I like kale anyway. Triple S search, less of a search and more going where people already know them. Like I've shown them. Don't forget, if fluoride is in your water, you just now using it for cleaning. Oh, sorry. You do, you just don't know it. Some never move. Okay, I don't know anyone who's had kidney stones and knows about it. I think saying I definitely do is also like I probably do, maybe do, I don't know. Absolutes are a bit iffy. Yo, Disney Lone Star, thank you for resubscribing with Prime and for doing that for 6 months. Very much appreciate it. Hells yeah. Hashtag 07 to you. Kidney beans to say. Kidney beans are awesome. I had 3 tins downstairs, waiting to be put in a chili at some point. Made a chili last week. It was good. I only had 1 can of kidney beans though, so I had to put a can of black beans in as well, which are also epic. I have had kidney stones, saying I passed one in Turkey and fuck me. Oh, it's a worst thing ever. Yeah, I do not want kidney stones. Now, the thing about it being in the water, so it being in toothpaste, I don't swallow my toothpaste. And it being in water, I do use tap water for my like G Fuel and stuff, and for my green tea. Well, I mean, I suppose I could use bottled water, but there's not really much I can do about it. I haven't got a device that takes the fluoride out of the water, so what's the point of me worrying about it? All I know is the water Amish do not have any fluoride in the water at all, so there must be something to me at least. Well, that is like that's a false thingy, whatever it's called. Just because they don't have it and they don't have a problems that it solves doesn't mean they don't do something else that solves it that we don't. There's just multiple ways of doing different things, aren't there? Hells yeah. Hype train yo. What up? Caused by too much fizzy pop and spirits and not drinking enough water was in my 20s. You can kidney stone from too much pop and spirits? What? That's horrifying. Is Dark Lord off today? I don't know. He hasn't popped in yet, so he might just pop in later. He normally at least pops in, say hello. I spoke to him earlier. Yo, John, how's it going, man? Awesome to have you. Zane doesn't swallow, noted. That's right. I'm a classy bitch. I actually know the classy ones swallow, don't they? Because it's like it's unbecoming to just spit, especially in public. Yeah. So I guess I'm a scutty bitch. Good lord. You know when you got them the second they touch a renal artery. Oof. Most don't realise prior as the kidney has no nerve system. Thingy to do the commands isn't doing its thing. Is it not? Sorry, what were you trying? Oh, the gamble, yeah. Trying to think. Oh, isn't it? Oh, Stream Elements did it, and it didn't. Is it? Oh, there was talk about Stream Elements like shutting down, wasn't there? Weird conversation. It is a weird conversation, yeah. Like, it started off with a simple comment about fluoride, and then I went off in a rant about how everyone's always scared of the next chemical. Like, dihydrogen oxide or whatever it is will be the next one. Maybe we should steer it to food to normalize. Kind of were talking about food in a way. Right, so... Stream Elements. Wait, did we get the... You know, a female doctor told me at one time the pain with kidney stones is more painful than giving birth. I mean, she said this came from women that gave birth and had kidney stones. Yeah, I definitely don't. No, I really don't want to get them. I use a water filter jug for all my drinking water. Not sure what it removes, but I can taste the difference. Yeah, especially if you have heavy water, you can definitely taste the difference. Like my grandmother, well, when she was with us, the area she lived in Wales had really hard water. You could taste that water was strong. It's like super mineralized water. Let's quickly try this, and if it doesn't... So, try that. If you breathe in dihydrogen monoxide, it will kill you. I mean, yeah, probably. Is it monoxide? Okay, and... that isn't working. I don't know why. I don't know why, you slag. Wait, yeah, it's not giving me any way to access the dashboard. What if I go streamelements.com/dashboard? That brought me to the dashboard. Cool. Okay. I'm kind of concerned. Is this because there's talk of them shutting it down? But they're not, but it's not directly from them. So everyone's like, if you have money in the SE Pay, take it out right away. I don't think I have money in the SE Pay. Oh, I do actually. Oh, I got 50 quid in there. I'd probably take that out then. So I'll do that after the stream. I don't know, when the hell did someone donate to that? Ah, okay, yeah. Cool. Anyway, right, so the chatbot. The chatbot. Gambadoo. Gambadoo, always early in the morning. Gambadoo. I'm just looking for Gamble. Someone's gambling you. Oh, it must be in the default commands then, because there's not a command there. Sorry, guys. Be right back soon. Maybe, is it... It's not working. Okay, I'm not seeing a GAM one at all here. What the frick? Gooby dooby, radio gaga. Lady-o gaga. Destiny Jewel. Yeah, I'm not seeing a GAM one at all for Stream Elements. So was it a Streamlabs one then? Let's check on chat. Oh, I've been looking at this. H2O, you are drowning then, aren't you? They use ultrasound probes to punch kidney stones into dust these days. Maybe Turkey just isn't keeping up. Yeah, I heard about that. Although apparently they don't always do it, do they? I think like if it started its way out or something. Like I don't think they do it or something. There are reasons why they don't sometimes. If you breathe in too much laughing gas, you also can unalive yourself. That doesn't surprise me. It's nitrous oxide in it. Where can I submit a just found SSS? So if you look in the pinned comment, minus focus, there's a link to the Discord and the specific channel, high potential fauna locations. That's where people are putting them on the Discord, and that's where I'm getting these from. How's the H born in there? Very much appreciate it. We will check it out. Obviously, we're going through the other ones that exist there first. But No experimental branch anymore. What is the Sean planning now? Expect the emotes from Sean at X soon. Yeah, I was thinking it's going to be not this next week. It's going to be the week after, because on the weekend after that, like in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be at my brother's place for a bit. And like I'm going to be looking after his pets for him. I thought, why not? I can still do my job there. And there's going to be a time where I'm moving all my stuff there. So it's definitely going to come that week when I'm doing stuff and busy. Give host a kidney stone. Oh, that's a horrible gift. Talk about a Grinch. That's what a Grinch should do. So, okay, I don't know what's going on with the gamble. Well, let's have one last quick look on this. Continue. So, CloudBot. CloudBot is off, but I don't know if it's supposed to be off. Let's try turning it on, see what happens. So, I don't know if that was the one we've always been using for a while. But I've activated that one now. There we go. Anyway, right. So, Diplodockadoodles. How is there still a storm going? This place is insane. Good lord. Hey! 1.6 million? That's ridiculous, Peter. Radio. It's possible we turned it off for something you just forgot to turn it back on. But Rocky over the pole. What's that? Oh, gone off now. I feel like we need to name a pet kidney stone today. God. I thought you were suggesting the update would drop if you aren't around. Oh, kind of, yeah. But like, I'll be taking my PC and setup with me so I can still work. Because I can't just do nothing for like 10 days. Actually, more than that. Like, so yeah, like, plus because it's like, because it's not like where I normally live, like my own place, whatever. I no idea what I would do. I'd just be sitting there reading books or something for 10 days, and that sounds terrible. So I would use the opportunity, if anything, can focus more on work. But like obviously there'll be like a day where my setup isn't there. So if it's a few days after an update, that's just a perfect time to not be able to do something. I finally beat the second battle with Rosh on a hard mode. 570 reboot. Ah, cool. Well, congrats, Rooney. Kidney Stone emo win. So the two we just got is this one. Oh, that is fucking adorable, to be fair. Good luck. And this one. So we got both here. Good lord, he looks grotesque. He's got the Chad jaw, but this eye. It looks like a tuna eye that's been cut out of the tuna and then just sewed to this guy as like a fucked up chimera. I think we go with this one for sure. Adorable. Now, what do we call this one? Ingui. Ingui, what's the other name on this? So, use. We could call it short. So this one. 40, 73, 46. Okay, so the other one is higher. We're not using this one. That's actually the highest by far for the traits, but Littlefoot. Littlefoot. So why foot? Just because it's small. I don't think we should call a kidney stone. Thank you, I read that when an enemy staggered, you can use stop on them. It was a total game changer. Saying things like this is why you need a laptop easy to take with you. The thing is, I'm not a big fan of doing work on a laptop. Also, to have a laptop that would be capable of doing gaming, editing and streaming that I do would be 5 to 6 grand. I have not got that money. Like, that's no. I'd love to get one, and like if I can get shit going like hefty, again, like then yeah, I'll consider that kind of thing. It'd be good for when traveling, but yeah. We figure out the odds of a triple S spawning, we should be able to figure out how many billions of them there are in each galaxy, just so people like me who haven't even found one yet can feel even worse. To be fair, to do that, I feel like we would at least need to look at every single planet and every single fauna on those planets in an entire region, at least. And then we get a good idea. But I think someone who's smarter than us probably could look in, like, I don't think you'd be able to look in the game files for this, but maybe if they could look in the game code itself, I don't know. They'll probably work it out. Someone managed to like retroactively work out the yeah, a little foot. Let's go. Someone, would it be 2 words or 1? Someone managed to managed to figure out the algorithm of the game, whatever, you know, the procedural whatever they use, formula, so that you can actually find the location where you can find anything. So like you just put what you would want to find, like in a pet or a model of a multi-tool, and it'll show you where to go. That's possible. Just as Dark Lord for the odds. Never ask me the odds. If we figure out the odds of a trip, oh yeah, right. So, yeah, so there's the awesome one. If you want that Xenómon, head to up there, Isenton Galaxy. Rad Ninja, thank you for sharing that location with us. Let's see if there are any more in Isenton before we switch back to Euclid. Chainsaw Man just entered buy one get one free in G Fuel. What is a Chainsaw Man flavour? I'm curious. It's called Devil Hunter. What? Strawberry limeade? That actually sounds pretty good. One of my favourites is the Doom one that's like strawberry pomegranate. So good. Anyway, get distracted. All we hear is Scooby-Doo Papa. Gibber-did-do-do. Happiness. All we hear is happiness. I'm not seeing any. No one's mentioned another Isenton one. Are there only 2 varieties of each pet, assume male and female? I can't recall. I believe there's only 2, yeah. I don't know for sure. Yeah, that's the thing I'm on about, Nano, but I feel like on principle I don't want to promote them. I feel it goes against the entire like feel of the game. It kind of ruins it. Yeah, anyway. They do a thing. The social run the algorithm backwards to point. Yeah, that's literally what I was on about. But like, yeah. I love find funny cool corner. Hails, yeah. Does the Fermi paradox apply to SSS stuff? What is the Fermi paradox? What? Super chats don't show on stream. What are you on about? They should do. There hasn't been one. Did you do one and it didn't show up? Because the super chat would show in the chat as well. Like you, oh, there it is. Ah, it might have just been a bit late. Oh, wait a minute. How the hell did that? Why did that show up so late in my own bloody YouTube chat? Weird. Right. So elbow juice. Thank you. I don't know why that isn't showing. It might be late. Like, it will probably show up a while, like, in like 10 minutes or something. It's done that before. Thank you, though, man. I very much appreciate it, dude. Love the vids. First time catching a stream. Thanks for content. Name your pet Elbow Juice. Good-ass name, to be honest. How's it about? Thank you, dude. Very much appreciated. Thanks for the super chat. Hells to the air. Sorry YouTube was being lame at letting me know. And I think we had the same issue with subscribers. So like the API, YouTube's API didn't tell the things like Streamlabs or Stream Elements that a subscriber was going through until like up to an hour later, and then it would just do all the spin the past hour at once. I'm hoping that it's just being a bit late. Either way, if it doesn't pop up, I'll definitely have a look in the back and see, because I need to go over all the back end for that anyway. I'm not mad about it. Give the good. Oh yeah. Well, I'm annoyed that it's not showing up like it should. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. So yeah. For the other one, you could call him Chadbert. He's definitely a Chad. Are there only two varieties? So I'm just making sure I cut up there. I got a nose creature. Gotcha, I wasn't sure what type of variables you meant. With X could only get two variants for my pet no matter what I used. Zane, when you said Little Feet, I just thought of the music group. Elbow Juice, thank you again. I very much appreciate that. Hashtag 07, Elbow Juice in the chat, guys. Thank you. Okay, get two variants of a pen no matter what. Little Feet, group called Little Feet in the band 70s. Sorry, I'm nearly caught up now. Oh yeah, thank you again, man. I very much appreciate it, dude. Are there bets on the prediction marker for NMS updates? I don't know what you... Oh, a prediction market for it. I don't know. I've never heard of that. I'm pretty good at predicting these updates. I just don't make the videos about it. I'm usually right, so we'll see. Jason is usually right, but he's also almost always wrong. By that I mean he makes a guess for about 3 months straight, and eventually he's right. I'm waiting for Jason to be like, hey! That's what Jason... Jason's a top-class lurker, and there's certainly a possibility he's lurking. Usually, I just, like, I'll say something insulting, and he'll just pop up. Oh, he's not watching at the moment. Jason's helping your channel. Ah, cool, that's awesome. Else to the year. Jason has guided people toward me many a time over the years. I've already goaded him twice without a nibble. Oh. Is the Fermi... Oh yeah, Fermi paradox. That's what I'm going to look at. What the hell that was. So, Fermi paradox. Fermi paradox highlights a profound contradiction. The universe is unimaginably vast and old, suggesting... Oh yeah, I know. Suggesting intelligent alien life should be common, yet we have absolutely no evidence of it. The fact that it's basically the fact that we haven't seen any evidence of it, like, chances are we are not the first species. So we should be, statistically, the middle species, like, in the whole, like, life of different species in the galaxy. Which means that with how quickly we evolved to this level of technology, then there should definitely be a Type 3 species or something in the galaxy, at which point or the universe, at which point we would have seen evidence of them. Therefore, the fact that we haven't seen evidence of them is pretty much proves that there's no such thing as other alien life in the galaxy. Or it's extremely rare. I feel like that, personally, that just feels too statistics to the individual to me, but I don't know. I also don't like it. Like, it's like... So, if you think about life, you think about free will, there's no such thing as free will if you think about chaos theory. Everything moves, like, and vibrates and whatnot through the universe, and if you can track every single, like, scale, every single thing at the lowest scale of existence, then you can hopefully predict the future. That's chaos theory, roughly. And therefore, there's no such thing as free will, and we just do as we would have done. We just can't read the future because it's too complex for us to understand. Therefore, it just seems like free will. In the same way that, like, any technology of a sufficient level appears to be magic. So, which is super existential and stuff. However, so that makes sense to me. However, I don't like the thought of it. And it's horrible. In the same way that there's no such thing as a selfless act. Because if you do something that's selfless, you're only doing it because you think it's a right thing, and that's giving you a good feeling. You're not getting nothing from that. You're doing it for a reason. Therefore, it's not selfless. So there's kind of no such thing as selfless act, that kind of thing. But also, that's a horrible way to, like, view the world. So why would you? So I don't, and that's also why I don't like I don't subscribe to the Fermi paradox, because it's kind of like, I don't know, I think it just takes a little colour out of life. There we go. So there's it's also possible that I'm just too stupid to realise how stupid what I just said was, and therefore ignorance is bliss. Which, either way, I'm happier for it, so, you know, happy days. I had a friend that did have a 1970 Corvette that had a hardtop for the convertible top with the soft top too. What? You don't want them to know you exist. That's the thing. If they're like, if it's a Type 3 species, surely they can cover their tracks quite easily. Like, there's that thing, like, even, like in Star Trek, I think it was... I think the people in Star Trek, I think, were like a really high-level Type 1 species. They weren't even like a Type 2. If you really think about it, because, like, I think it's something to do with the energy output. Like, a Type 1 species can has the ability to manipulate energy on the level of, like, a planet. I think a Type, or is it a star? It might be a star, yeah. Or no, that might be Type 2. Damn it, it's one of them. And like, because the people in Star Trek can't even control like a star, they're not even like Type 2 or something. And like the jump between Type 2 and Type 3 is like Type 3 would be able to harness the power of like a black hole and stuff. It's like a galactic level or intergalactic level, really. I also had another first that had AC code, but it was only the 29 engine. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds fancy. Let's go to Xenómon again. Yeah, the whole thing about a Type 3 species is that, like, we can't even imagine what a Type 3 species would be. Not even a Type 2, really. With Type 0 in it. That's highly evolved being, nowhere to talk to us. Yeah. That's, like, there is that whole thing as well, that, like, a species powerful enough for intergalactic travel to, like, visit us would see us as we see ants or something, but I don't think that's quite true. I think that's thinking too linear. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to keep up with them, and they would think of us as stupid. I think there's a line with sentience. I think there's a line that we are past of sentience, and I think there's a species that would have evolved through that in their past. They would recognize that line. But maybe that's just me being stupid again, I don't know. It's Hollywood being... No, what? Right. So, the next one is... Hells yeah, minus focus, nice one. Oh, it's like an antelope type, cool. It looks kind of derpy in an adorable way. It's like a vampire a derpy vampire antelope. I like it.
I've contained my rage for as long as possible, but I shall unleash my fury upon you like the
God, is this the long one?
Waves. Begone, vile man!
This is why we turned it off.
A starter car!
This car is a finisher car!
A transporter of gods!
The golden god! I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds. Now, how many slots have I got left? That is going to decide where we actually go next. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've just got 3 slots left. Oh god. I mean, I feel like we should still go to it and find it so that people, because you know, this person was kind enough to put their find on there. It's humpback cow. Or if you eat enough sugar, you become Type 2. Hey, that's a really good joke. I like that. The Sunbeam Tiger was called the cheap man's cobra back then for at the 209. Okay. Right, so scale is too big to be practical. We need a smaller scale. Example: 1 planet, 2 planets. Yeah, I think that's a weird scale. Yeah. I think for any scale to be useful, like, it's like he's talking about the goals for like, I don't know, like thousands of years or something. It's like, it's not super helpful to think in that length most of the time. Yeah. For us anyway. So yeah, I do think like a scale such as 1 planet that we on going to a next planet where we can actually where the planet and it can sustain itself, I think. And then the 3rd would be like the real breakout. So like, well, the 3rd being, so multi-planet, then multi-system. Like that would probably be the next one. Like for us, Mars. And then maybe, I don't know. Is it Proxima Centauri or something? Or is that a star? It's Summit. I need Mart, the beekeeper, to pop in chat. He's huge on like astronomy stuff. He's always going to see like Brian Cox and stuff in when he does like a tour thing. He's just super. Like if you get him to talk about that, it's like I was gonna say it's like getting like an autist to talk about bloody Transformers or something. I mean, if you eat enough sugar, to see golden god. That scale. I thought had three beings while I was creating the image of God and why they weren't. Right, hey, we can get out of this one. I see in terms of species survivability, 2 planets secures us from comets, meteors, 2 systems secures us from solar flares. Oh, 2 systems, yeah. And 2 neighborhoods secures us from supernova. Is neighborhood a like? Is that like a? It sounds like it could be. Is that like a thing they use like describe regions of space or something? And one big enough to survive like a supernova or like pulsar or something. Yo, had SH, how's it going? Find this triple S. Beastie boy. You gobshite effect off, didn't it? Oh, there's one. Won't let me scan it. There we go. And thanks. So what are you doing now in NMS? We're finding the fauna that people have found that are triple S, and we are collecting them, or at least showing them. So like, I want to get shadow, perfect. I'll put where we are on the screen so people can find it. There we go, that's where we are. Perfect. Hells yeah, triple puts, baby. Ooh. I don't want to the scooter blaster. Oh. Press the sound. I'm not going to be collecting this one because I'm running out of space. It's not super pretty or cool or anything, but it's a triple S, so that's cool in its own right. I also have a lot of dessert mon already. We are going to have to choose. We might have to delete a few others anyway, based on what typings are. Ooh. Going underground, where we're looking for stuff, but stuff's looking for us. Going underground. How many creatures are on this planet? Oh, there's only 4. Oh, so the rare ground is going to be the one we're looking for. Weird that we haven't seen it. Yeah. Oh, there's the other flying. And it's fecked off again, lovely. Moon Factory is one of the things Starship is for. Elbow yes, you're right. The smart thing to do first is how to protect the Earth first, and we cannot even do that yet. Well, I've never been one, or at least it's always annoyed me when people. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the real question is, would it be more efficient to develop the technology to protect the Earth from all these issues, or to colonize the systems? Both, essentially. So, it's always annoyed me when people say, why are you bothering doing this when we haven't done this yet? Do both. the species doesn't have to do one thing at once. Some things take so long and require don't require the active efforts of every single person on Earth. So do more than one thing. So we should do both. So you've won lots of Xeno battles, or well, yeah, I've done loads of battles. Yeah, I haven't been battling the ones we're picking up yet because we haven't picked them all up yet. But, I've done plenty of battles, done loads of research into battles as well. So that looks like it might be the flying one again. My biggest fear is that when we do finally go out to space, Star Trek style, it will turn out to be just like NMS. Oh, it's another one of those planets with that kind of creature plant. Oh, it's going to be... Oh, so I suppose... So, NMS isn't realistic because realism would be boring. Like Sean has even said before. Oh, wait, what? Are we not in the right place? Because that is not a pet I can get. That's not flying, is it? Was that planet in Isentum or a different galaxy and the person didn't say which galaxy it's in? I'm just double checking the right place. I'm at the right place. Wrong galaxy. As we're not picking it up, I'm not gonna... Did the person really not say galaxy? Oh, it says it in the photo, doesn't it? It's Isentum, yeah. It says it in the photo. That's me being an idiot. Realism gets you elite dangerous, great sim, but light on fun. Yeah, so Sean has actually said in the past that, if they made it realistic, almost every single planet in the entire game would be dead. It wouldn't have an atmosphere. It would just be rocks and pretty much nothing else. So, because that's not fun, they made the galaxy way more, have way more variety than would be realistic. Even though people complain it never has enough variety. Storage for pet in NMS is the same way you store your ships. Kinda. Yo, JFC Bo, I haven't actually said hello to you today. How's it going? Hope you're having a switch one. We have a small data set around templates on one system. Well, we have more than that. Because we don't have to go to the planet to know roughly how things are. Because we can see how far some planets are from the star in their system. We can see what type of star it is, how big the star is, and so the size and heat of the star, and so the effect that star will have on the planet in the system, and stuff like that. So we have quite a lot more information than 10 planets in one system. But also, we can only base it on what we do know. So whatever data set we do have is everything. There is no other data against that because that's all the data we have. So you can't just argue nothing against something. Well, you can't with any kind of credibility. Have to go to... You know what? We'll go to this last because it requires switching to Isentum again. So, this one's see-through pet. Let's go. This is by Daniel Hipley. Hells yeah. This is a glowy strider. What I like to see in NMS is a planet that has more flat land on it than have lots of hills and mountains on it. Maybe even make a flat Earth planet for all flat Earths. So actually, right, there is a planet that's really good. It's a giant, lush planet. It's beautiful. It has enormous mountains and a crap ton of flat land as well in places. There is a great spot that has a massive flat land with a giant mountain, just a singular one in the landscape. And it's a planet I've been wanting to make a video on for a long time. Probably a year now that I just haven't got around to. I've half written that video twice. So maybe I should maybe I should make that video. Just get it done. It is a planet I want to suggest as a building planet and stuff. Because the whole system's good. I found it on stream as well. Auto free. Make the video. Ooh, okay. Hell's yeah. A firmament planet would be so fucking funny. What's a firmament? Its probable the moon is the Fermi cores. It's huge for a planet our size. We're actually closer to a binary planetary system. It's that rare, and you have to be in the Golok zone of the right kind of star, yeah. When's the FA Cup final this week? I have no idea. Much to my father's chagrin, I do not care for football. He was so happy when his third son liked football. The first two hate it. Human tides, King Green's right. See-through pet here. Hells yeah. Thank you, Daniel, if you're still there, man. Well, let's get this address on screen. Someone has to do flat Earth theory, too much to explain, chat. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, it's pointless drivel anyway. Yes, that is purposely provocative. Because flat Earthers are stupid. I shouldn't be mean for no reason. But I mean, I do think that. There's going to be someone who I really like in chat who's going to be like, I'm a flat earther. Oh, God. I'm going to feel like an asshole. Was it... what were you into growing up? Oh, hello. Fucking hell. That's a big boy. Hello. That's pretty cool. Like cube world theory. So what was I into growing up? Like, as in like similar but like different, like as opposed to football? My main hobbies, I've always enjoyed playing football. It's sports in general. I've almost never enjoyed watching other people play sports, but I enjoy playing almost every sport myself. Like, I used to play football a lot when I was a kid. I was mainly a goalie because I was lazy. I still enjoyed it. I really liked basketball. I lost a shit ton of weight when I got into basketball. Like multiple stones super quickly. Because we'd play it every single afternoon at school. And, yeah, just... So, like, I played it for the entire lunch break. Meaning, not only did I play and exercise like mad, but I also didn't eat. I just played basketball instead. I don't know, like, watching would actually do sport. You're the opposite, yeah. So, like, mountain biking was the main thing I really enjoyed. Biking in general. I tried skateboarding once, but I didn't know how to ride a skateboard. And I went down a quarter pipe for my first time on one. I landed on my ass and fractured my coccyx. That's not good. I didn't go on a skateboard again until a couple of years back. I actually made a little vlog about it with my friend who also had a channel there in Crusoe JP. We went and he recently bought a longboard. Like I gave it a try and it's actually a lot of fun. But I'll also definitely break stuff now, not just even fracture. Getting old. That son, he didn't like football. Then I had a second son, he didn't like football. But the third son, he liked football. It took me years and years, pretty much, yeah. There are two types of football. That's why I like football and do not like football too. I got now like watching, but actually doing sports. I played basketball, but then I stopped growing and everyone else carried on. No! Fun fact, the Brits coined the term soccer, then when Americans started using it, changed it back to football. Yes, I am that guy who Googles it when I'm like, I call your bluff. So, soccer etymology. The word soccer originated in 1880s England as a slang abbreviation for association football. University students at Oxford and Cambridge coined the term by taking the sock from association and adding the suffix, a popular campus fad of the era, but also birthed the word rugger for rugby. Breaking down etymology, so it doesn't sound like we ever stopped using football. Soccer was just a slang term. 1863, England's Football Association was formed to establish standard rules to differentiate this codified version of rugby football, which allowed carrying the ball. It was called association football. Associations to soccer. Applying this rule to association resulted in a soccer. People quickly shed away from the first three letters ass, and sorted into soccer, which eventually morphed into soccer. Different spelling. Different terminology. While invented in the UK, the term soccer fell out of favour in Britain in the latter half of the 20th century, with the public reverting to simply calling it football. However, it remained the standard term in countries where locally popular variations of football already existed, such as the United States, American football, and Ireland. So we both called it football at the same time. We didn't call it because the Americans started calling it American football or football. So that's interesting. If you hurt yourself brushing your teeth, might want to stay away from a longboard. You know what? Who the hell hurts himself brushing their teeth? There we go. I don't know if you mean me or did someone in chat hurt themselves brushing their teeth? What's going on? American football, a volleyball with hands logic. Oh God, no! I like watching, but actually, right there we go. Cool. For in and out, above, about, below, 'tis nothing but a magic shadow show, played in a box whose candle is a sun, round which the phantom figures come and go. I watched Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway's Flash, the sorcery of Nymph Circle this past week. Really good cinematography, story, character arcs, and an improvement from the first film. Okay. Pull back from throwing your back out. Oh, yeah, throwing back out brush with. Okay, that was. But yeah. Well, technically, I didn't hurt myself from brushing my teeth or throw. My back was thrown out because the bending over was the straw that broke the camel's back. Like bending over to spit in the sink, just because I'd ruined my back the previous night at work. It's because you just get up. You haven't moved for like 8 hours because you've been in bed. And then you just like bend without like, keeping your back straight. And it's like, oh, that's gone. And it's gone. When I was a kid, there was no such thing as mountain biking. We just had rode our bikes. Then after time, what we did is tried to call them mountain biking. We did every day back then. Yeah, so mountain biking, but what I mean by that is just it was the type of bike. I also had a BMX. The mountain bike Because I told you in a previous stream, I've mentioned before, like I saved up for like a year or two with like getting money from chores and pocket money and paper round and stuff. And like I'm talking like I used to get like 20p for mowing the lawn. 20p. Like obviously now that's like nothing, but back then I was like, well, it's like 2 packs of sweets. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's not the right one though. And this bike was like 360 quid. So it took a while. Hey, there it is. And like, so of course, when you save for so long and you like put so much effort as a kid to get something like that, you use it constantly. I was never indoors. I was always on my bike, riding miles every day. Me and a friend of mine, we both had like really good bikes basically. And yeah, we had a spot. There was a piece of land that a farmer couldn't use for farming. Oh, good lord! But he allowed us to use it for making dirt jumps. So we had that land we had like a hidden shovel there that we could repair the doubles and stuff with. We had like a track in there. It's like a group effort. Like I wasn't part of the guys who originally built it. Like it was like, you know, unwritten rules will take proper care of it. So we're actually getting tall eggs from these. Last time I had some of these guys, they gave milk. I know striders should give tall eggs, but the glowing ones will often give milk. So that's cool. Maybe they fixed that then? That's a big boy. That's purple. Now, what is the variant of this, I wonder? Is there a... Oh! That one's blue. So is that the variant of the blue and a purple? Or are they both the same? Dude's killing them? What the hell, man? Guy's a predator. This guy was the thingy. So, mate. Oh, I think they're both the same color, but it shifts. Yeah, that looks like the same color. So is it the look? Oh, they are the two variants though. It's the head shape. So this one has the pitch black head shape. Kinda doesn't have the things out the side. This one has the scoop, the toucan. But which is the coolest one that we keep? Maybe toucan. Toucan play that game. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Where's the scoop? Nice evening, bye. Catch you later, Had. Awesome having you, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Is the one that's in the thingy the one we're on? It is, yeah. Lots of unks in chat. Your first bike is your first taste of freedom. Yeah, true, yeah. When we were kids, yeah, because like before that, I wouldn't like. I used to walk a lot when I was a kid as well. Like I would walk several miles a day, easy. Every day. I was pretty much. Yeah, because like even like when I was in secondary school, I would walk. Yeah, I'd walk down to town, which is over a mile. Walk around all day with my mates, then walk all the way back. So it's like I was walking like 5+ miles every single day just after school. It's just probably a lot more than that. First bike, first day of freedom. When we were kids in the 70s, we were just put a wide set of handlebars on for better control and knobbly tyres for wet grip. We called them scramble bikes, 3-speed Sturmy Archer twist. Grip was best for ease of use and reliability. So yeah, obviously it's a mountain bike, so it had like a wide grip, wide-ish, but it had disc brakes on the back. I believe it might have had disc brakes on both actually. I think it's just the back though. It had suspension on the front. It had big ass knobbly tyres, of course. I never liked the suspension on the back of bikes. I preferred to feel the vibrations for that. But the front was good for jumps. and my friends had it on the back as well. Oh yeah, I used to have it in the. I used to always have it in the highest gear. I would start off, and I would never move it out of the highest gear. And it didn't take long for that to get incredibly easy to use. Pretty weird. Like, you just get used to it, and at that point, going in any lower gear was impossible. It was just there was just no resistance. Even going from get-go, it was weird. But I'd have to start my bike every time by putting my entire weight to push it down to get it going, because it was just too high of a gear. It was ridiculous. Probably not great for the gears, but the bike lasted many years. So. It still exists, but back then, anyone who jumped on my bike to try it could not move it. Hard tall bikes are king, great opinion. Back then they would end up in the hospitals. Yo, Dark Lord, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Sorry I missed you there. Hope you're doing well. Nano was asking. Oh no, it was Nano and or Pete. Because I turned Streamlabs back on because the God, we're already over 2 hours in the stream. Holy shit, man. It goes quick. So do you want to do the egg now or the end or what? Are you busy today? We can do it now if you prefer. I'm fine with it. We would climb on the roof to jump from into the pools. I could never do stuff like that. Yeah, so the gamble wasn't working. The Stream Elements was doing the gamble thing, like the command there, but Streamlabs wasn't, nothing was replying. And Pete mentioned it as in pest. So I looked on. I couldn't find a gamble command in Stream Elements, so I turned Streamlabs on for the YouTube side. It's possible that you turned it off for me because we didn't want anything interrupting a certain game or something, and then we just never turned it back on. I don't know. But I was just asking, just in case you could remember which one was supposed to do the gamble on YouTube. So was that you think we just turned it off because of that sort of thing and never turned it back on? Okay, cool. Sweet. Also, Dark Lord, the thing about Stream Elements, you said they might be shutting down. When I tried to look at that, there's no option on the main page to get to the dashboard. I was logged in, but I couldn't click that to go anywhere, so I couldn't even log out. However, when I just added /dashboard to the URL, it took me to the dashboard, and I do have some money on there, so I'm going to take it off as soon as possible, straight after the stream. But egg, yeah. So that's what I've got in the thing. So, do you want to meet on the anomaly? Yeah. Dark Lord has a new egg for me. It's a fancy boy. We would even climb up on a 6 feet high fence, fences to run on top, play tag. I'd fell into a bed of roses in the backyard with dog in it too. You should see me trying to climb back up on the fence. There was a time, the most I've ever done, the closest thing I ever did to that was, there was one time, hypothetically, this isn't, hypothetically, I mean actually it's not like a crime anyway. So we had to get away from some bad guys who'd already laid out one of my friends. So we got the friend and did one. And to get away, we hypothetically had to do some well, I forget the term for it, but jump some fences to lose them. That was an interesting one, because it's easy to get over a fence if you're young enough, if you're just not overweight. However, ew parkour. However, when you don't know what is the other side, that's risky. And I hypothetically fucked my leg for weeks because the other side was way more of a drop than expected and was straight onto concrete. Zoo Dragon! How come you're, what brought that name on? And I don't know. What do you think I should have, Dark Lord? Worky Gek, yo. Hi Zane. I'm looking at working in Guildford as a game artist, and yes, fella. Really? Hell's yeah, dude. So you were applying for that, like? Has it got anywhere? Actually, if it has, can you even talk about that? Is that a thing? But that's really cool if so, man. Looking snazzy there, Star Wolf. That's cool, man. Hell's yeah, dude. Go for it. Oh, Mr. Lord. Do. Those back then was some fun times. These people you were evading weren't in blue. Oh, no. They laid out my friend. They weren't good guys here. Like, damn near knocked him out. It wasn't good. Oh, that ew wasn't connected to the free running, just consecutive in chat. Oh, okay. I'm wondering what that was about then. Like, yeah, I suppose the thing is, so the biggest... I did do some dangerous stuff, like, but mainly like mountain biking. So there was this double in... it was a 6 foot high jump. So the jump itself, the ramp, was 6 foot high. And it was... oh, Lord is in. And it was in a place called... I think it was Amica Chase. I think it was in there. Basically, it's like a big old forested area. Is that it? So it's the one that Zoo was passing out? If it's the one that you can ride as well still, then hells yeah, that sounds cool. But yeah, so like basically I was going off this jump and I wasn't reaching the landing. So I decided to go all for it. And I went and got as much run up down a hill as possible, went at it as fast as possible. My friend I was with tried to warn me, who was like, you are going way too fast. I didn't hear him and went over it. I remember landing and then I remember waking up with my friend above me. Apparently I'd knocked myself out completely for like multiple minutes. I landed on my front wheel. It was like I didn't land properly. So I landed after the landing ramp and nosedived. The forks were twisted and everything. We actually fixed my bike. It was fine after. Really good fucking bike. But like, we had to like bodge it into position to be able to get it back and everything. And for some reason, all I remember is black bin bags. I don't know why. I just remember that that's the thing that I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Like, my friend was like joking that like, oh, I wasn't trying to hide the body or anything. But like, he was like really shook up, way worse than me, because he thought I'd killed myself. Like, and after, like, because his mother was a nurse as well, so they're like, kept an eye on me, like, there's a good chance you have a concussion. So like, you know, just stay up for a while. And so. I mean, how smart it'd be if you hadn't done that. I know, right? But yeah, that was bad, man. I apparently just like, I just went, like my bike stopped when I hit the ground and I just carried on. Like it was, yeah, it was bad. Look at it as an option for when I graduate or about to graduate from my bachelor in game arts. Dude, that's awesome, man. Hells yeah, dude. Let's get Dark Lord now. Oh, is he? Oh, he's there. Why is he waiting at the bottom? Why, hello there, Dark Lord. Oh, currently busy. That's a different one. That won't be the one. Bloody sandworms, genetic material. That's a spare sandworm mega game. That's a titan worm, it should be. On my Stingray, I tried to pop a wheelie and my front tyre had come off, so I only had my forks no wheel to come back down with, and I had gone right over the handlebars faceplant. Oof, yeah. Did you hide it so you didn't accidentally give it out the other day, like on Poms? Pomato had a gathering like event for like pets in No Man's Sky the other day, and Darker was. I don't know if you're officially helping out or if you just like you're just really helpful. I'm imagining DL, and basically he was giving out some pets, some eggs and stuff. So I imagine he hid the one for me. I'm imagining DL rummaging through his stash of all kinds of oddities. Yeah, it's just like picking out. That's the zoo egg. Ooh, okay. Attach it. Orkish's genetic material. Hells yeah. That's not a dragon, is it? Can we ride this one like you're on about? Go to a planet. Go back down to Xenómon and see if we can ride it. Thank you, Dark Lord. It's what I was given. Oh, okay, so we probably can't ride it. Maybe I shouldn't have opened that. Because I haven't got any space left after that. I'm full, I think. I do need to get rid of one of these. It's a cool freaking pet, though. That's a really cool, like, hawk type. A wazzy wazzy. Oh, wait, what? So wait, that was the only one, specifically. Wait, what? Is there... Dark Lord, you give me something like really specific and special without telling me, and then I just hatched it, like, immediately. With that... I had also tried to jump a curb and the crossbar hit me right between the legs, where it hurts at most. You should see me trying to ride my bike back home after. Oof, yeah, that hurt. So, Doctor, why did you give me the special specific one that was for you? I'm not deleting it. No, that's horrible. No. But I can't get another egg from this. Dark Lord, if he still had it, could have probably copied it. But I don't know how to do anything with this. I'm never going to delete it, obviously. Let's actually name it. So, I know. That is the right spelling for zoo, isn't it? I don't think I can induce it. I don't think I can interact with it. Let's try, though. For those who don't know, by the way, Zoo was a No Man's Sky creator and active member of the community who has died and was a really nice guy. I'm concerned about this because, like, Dark Lord hasn't said anything since either. And Zoo would, I believe Zoo did this quite often with the eggs and stuff. See if we can. Oh, you reloaded, so you have it again. Oh, I can interact. Yes, I'll be able to. That's freaking awesome, and I'll be able to give it treats in the retroviral pellets as well. That's cool. Okay. True, I could do the restore, but like, it sounds like Dark Lord. Yeah, so Dark Lord has it. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, you scared me there, Dark Lord, man. But cool. This actually would be a really cool one to get a bunch of, to induce a bunch of eggs for, to give away as like the Zoo's egg. Now ride it. Yeah. Oh. This is really fast. Holy crap. Barely see a thing. It's also, this is the worst planet to do this on. Oh, I'm sprinting. That's really quick. I need to get on a better planet for this. Holy shit. This is so fast. Unfortunately, I'm also flying through the stuff. Wait, where's the ship gone? Oh. Hells yeah, dude. Yeah, Dark Lord, thank you, man. This is really cool. Need to get over to my ship again. Holy crap. So, there, it disappeared. They will dismiss themselves if they fly too far away, like. Dark Lord, that's a really cool one, man. Hells yeah, dude. Pretty big as well. It's like massive, yet it's only like it's a baby still. That's gonna go huge. Right, let's go to the next planet, and then we can fly there as well, where we'll be able to see better. So, what's the next pet? Will be the last pet now, because this is the. So, we've done one from Daniel Hipley. There is another one from him, which is like the pineapple blob type, but we already have one of those. Then, Uasi did put 3 in there, and Mindless Focus put 1. The one Mindless Focus put in is cool, but it's really derpy. I'm not sure I want that to be the one out of these. Then we have from Wasi, we have a pretty cool feline predator type. You guys can all see what this is via the link in the pinned comment. Then there's a stripper crab. And then there's another frost diplo. This is actually the one that's in the thumbnail. I thought the other one was, but it's not. We should probably at least check that one out. Just looking. That's definitely. So, what type of planet is this stripper crab on? Because I don't want another desert. Oh, it's anomalous. Oh, it could be cool. What do you guys think? Diplo or... Let's go to Diplo first. But we'll probably go for stripper crab. Because that's cool and I don't have one. So, the address we're going to... You could be like Gandalf riding the eagle, Gandalf cosplay, or when. I was delayed. Whenever I think of that, I always think of that dude at a festival dressed like a rave, dressed as Gandalf in a mosh pit. Looking old Toby nip buds. Cacao, bitch, cacao. By the way, what is that, John? That something day. What is that symbol? I don't know what that is. What a big flyer. You peep, by the way. What took you so long, Gandalf? Was determined. I can tell you the zoo egg was never modified, but I cloned it to make the purple dragon. Oh, cool! Thing is, I want a purple dragon as well, but I haven't got room for one for that on this at the moment because we can get one of these others. But I'll probably delete another one. What's it? Or UASE. Is it a little UASE? Oh, that'll do. Oh, the symbol. Oh, it said in chat that you did a symbol day before day when you put the comment. It was just something, then day. Can't see what the symbol was. There we go. What in the deuce now, buddy? So this is the Diplodocadoodles. Diplod. Oh, that's just adorable. Oh, hello there. Stradair. ACB. Easy as ABC. Just a little differently. Said to me, ACB is dyslexia. I was doing something. I'll skip it, diddle-a-doo. Oh. Well, I mean, the symbol's there, so I don't know what that is. Take a photo of it. Been to Michael. I saw it yesterday. I have not, no. Is he good? I can tell you the egg with no modified. But you've been to... Right. So, I'm actually going to... How purple is the dragon? It's so purple. Jason would love it. I'll put it in mod chat on the Discord. Yeah, weird symbol. Doop-a-doo. Skibbity-bee-bee. Skibbity-boo-boo-ba-doo. Ah, there's the Diplos. Diplodocadoodles. Look at that chubby little wumba slob. Look at that. That's a Chad jaw with spikes. And he's got a big ass as well. He's a dummy thick Chad jaw. That's what I see. Now, where's the variant? Let's wait for the autosave and then we'll reload, see if we get the variant. Yeah, I like it. They were playing the ABC song by Jackson 5, You're Humming, so I thought you were. Lots of little things missing. It's still worth watching. Cool. I was only humming it because whenever I see ABC, it reminds me of the Jackson 5 song, and when I see ACB, it reminds me of a dyslexic version of it. Scooby-Doo. Dip-a-da-bee-dee-doo. Doop-a-da-boo-ba-doop-doop. Aren't those two animals different? Oh, the big and little. Maybe, but they looked identical. That's not betting anyone starting any Altibets, 27th to 28th. Altibets? What's a Calcubet? Kalshi? Kalshi is a regulated exchange prediction market. Ah, okay. What for the update? Oh god, this seems like a predatory as fuck thing. Holy crap. The first thing you see when clicking on it is a leaderboard with the person who's gained the most profit, which is 359 grand. Holy crap. Not touching that shit. I don't think we see it until GTA 7. Line of Fire for sure. I think, yeah, Line of Fire, I think there's definitely a high chance of seeing something about it this year. How to get a bloody planet? We can barely see anything on it. So it's the same one, so it's not a new variant yet. People. Oh, SSB. Pretty good. Yeah, it's the same one we saw earlier. Pretty gold. Someone said an ARG popped up not long ago. Do you know? And do you have any information what that is? Like, who said that? What is the name or any information at all on the ARG? So if someone said one popped up, but there's no evidence of anything, then it's kind of a bit meh. Oh wait a minute, is this the different one? Because it has that stuff on the neck. The pustules. Yeah, this one doesn't. One of them has a load of like rib for your pleasure throat. I'll DM it. Okay, cool. This place is not... I want a clear planet, but I can use my friggin' new cat on. I'll still get to the thing with it then. Let's go! Whee! Oh, God, up! There we go. That planet is a nightmare. As one, insert a mind type damn. Like if you said the word damn. Oh, okay, that's weird, John, yeah. Okay. Project Skyscraper. Sky is not the limit. Hello, Tarkins. The last couple of days, his group has been receiving odd little clues that led us to a website. We were naturally cautious, but some of us pay a lot of money for high quality internet security, so after making a few inquiries, we visited the site. We didn't find any security problems. We did, however, find what appears to be some sort of new ARG, and we are sure it's No Man's Sky related. A warning, whilst we are pretty convinced this is an ARG and that it relates to NMS, we have no idea who it belongs to. It may be an official Hello Games product. It may not be an official Hello Games product. It may be a fan tribute. But you are all grown-ups. If you go there, that's your choice of website. Okay. That's 2 days ago. Interesting. It's a trap. I mean, I think it's more likely that it's some kind of fan thing than reality. Every year we have a new person saying they know everything, and it's always bullshit. Interesting when you say some of you have been receiving clues. Could you elaborate a bit more? Was it directly aimed at the leader account specifically, and if so, in what format were the clues that led you here? Yeah, that's a good point. Why doesn't he explain? That is very interesting. Official fan made. It's fun to see something reminiscent to the RG that brought us all together in the first place. Let's say a discourse AI bot booted the user out and the system reinstated. That doesn't say it. That doesn't mean anything. We acquired a new member whose account was behaving oddly. This attracted the attention of the leaders. Then the new member posted a like in a very random and unexpected place, which again drew attention. It was noted that in their publicly visible personal information, the new member had instead used a website address. That's the one we're looking into. Can't promise it's safe or anything that we've encountered any threats. Beyond that, that's some frickin' investigatory shit, that is. The door said save after a Google site search. 24 posts published by the architect in the year 2026. I'm definitely interested. I'm going to look into this. It could be a trap, man. If you had 3 more players with one of those, you could form an NMS aerial display team. Oh, yeah. I think it's a Captain Steve thing. What do you mean? Are you saying I should leave it for him to cover? Or you think... Oh, something he'd cover, yeah. Wait. What's he saying? I shouldn't touch it? What? Why would you tell me then? To be clear, I'm not betting in Kalshi. I just think it won't be out for another year. Oh, Line of Fire, yeah. Yeah, who knows this one, man? I probably will soon. I mean, like, conspiracy theories and stuff, like, he used to do videos on those, I believe, on a different channel. It's very much his, like, he enjoys that kind of thing. I mean, if there's something that I think will be useful to cover, I'm going to cover it. I appreciate you letting me know. Where's this other thingamadoo? Oh yeah, stripper crab for kids. So, yeah, this is Euclid. How did you even hear about this, man? Spiral and TP. Speaking of GTA though, it would be rad if 6 released this year. I think that's pretty much definite at this point, isn't it? That's going to be releasing this year. I think, anyway. I haven't played a Grand Theft Auto since San Andreas. I played the original GTA London, the add-on, like, I don't think I played GTA 2, but then I played, like, Vice City, Liberty City, Vice City, and San Andreas. Friggin' loved them. The Burke to 7. The Burke to 7, bruh. So this is where the stripper crab anomalous fauna would be. I love a good stripper crab. Well, that agility's terrible. J6 is a game version of fusion power. Yeah, it's always 20 years away. Honestly, those potentials aren't too great, but I don't think it really matters. ASA, what's that? A Diplo! A Diplodocker Doodles. Now, I wonder what the different variations are on these. ACB, Played most of them, but not San Andreas. But 5 was great, way more fun than I thought it would have been. Oh, cool! I think there should be one I'll cover, at least in some way, even though it's not really my normal stuff. I did cover Red Dead Redemption 2 though. That went well. I'm trying to look at things. Here's it as 1, 2, 3. There's a room. 1, 2, 3, and let's go about. Why are all the potential so low on these? Oh. I guess we won't definitely get this yet. I mean, we could just delete it if we don't want it, actually. So first, we need... Well, first I need to get a photo of the address. Put on the screen so you guys can sit and be like, oh, that's where to go. That's cool. I will go there. There's the Druce. Oh, I need to put the things back. I played most of them. Oh, GS6 game version. That would be rad. And Skibbity Swish. Scooby Doo. Skibbity 1, 2, 3. ABC 1, 2, 3. Skibbity and Scuba Reapy. So, first of all, we need to decide which of the Striders we're going to delete. Gutty Gutty, Bommy Bommy. I feel like... What do you guys think? I feel like the coolest one is the Scoopy Toucan one. However, he's a pretty cool boy too. He's very massive head. I wonder, is the head so big to its body because it's a baby, or is that... Skibbity 1, 2, 3. And the Scuba Deeper. So that's just kind of a weird one, isn't it? The pitch black one isn't going to be any good in pitch black if it has a glowing skeleton. True. But his eyes are on the side behind like some bone there. So its eyes are on the side, but the bone blocks its vision forward, so it can actually only see here. What kind of stupid design is this? I feel like that's I feel like that might always annoy me, to be honest. This one at least has 3 eyes, and 2 of them are facing, like, can actually see forward at least a bit. That's better. That is really stupid. Like, he definitely wouldn't do well evolutionarily. Yeah, I think we'll keep this one. So this, goodbye. Now, what are we going to call this one? Now. Gutty Gutty. Who's the person who found this? Who's Daniel? Daniel Hipley. Is there any word play we could do on that name? Doesn't have a pelvis. Okay, but as DeGrasse Tyson pointed out, whoever designed us put the amusement park next to the sewage farm. Yeah. Yeah, like there's a thing that Richard Dawkins would always bring up as proof against design, which was like, it's a certain, I don't know if it's an artery or like a nerve or something. Basically, it's really stupid. Like, if anyone who designed this would be a moron. Like, it goes to places it doesn't need to. It's weak in places that are completely unnecessary for it. like thing. Basically, it should just go like there, but instead it goes like all over this and stuff, and can get trapped in places. And like, it's a really whoever, if someone designed that, they're an idiot. But if you talk about evolution, it makes full sense because it originally like went here, but now it goes there. So it went down there, not there, instead of just like there. That's not the actual thing, but you know, like it's that kind of thing. Mr. Dipley, the hippity bippity. I mean, now I'm just thinking of Plum with the. Can I mix Daniel Hipley and Habibness? Well, he's called Dawkins. I'm gonna call him Dabibness for Daniel Hipley and Habibness, right? Would it be 2 B's? Yeah, I'll do. Who's Daniel Hipley? Sorry, I missed that. He's the person who found this one and put it in the chat. He's a long-term like viewer of the channel. Isn't super active in chats, but like has popped into chat here and there several times, like many times over the past 6 years or something. Like super old school, regular. I say regular, not always, not in every chat, but I expect the lurks more than anything. But yeah, he found this one and put it in the chat for us to find. Triple S bad boy. I'm not used to people on the internet having normal names. Yeah. Well, Solid Snake finally now has one that isn't his full name. Is that a giraffe one? There is a vein or nerve that runs a full length of the neck, only to turn around and come back down. Oh, it could be. I'm not sure. Yeah, that sounds like that there. Yeah, it's right, the business. So let's get the stripper crab. Where is it? Where's it go? Oh, there it is. What up, dog? God, you're hideous. Don't look at me, I'm hideous. What's that off? It's... What's his face? Comedian, Mrs. Doubtfire. It's not Mrs. Doubtfire, though. I think... Like, it's a mind swap comedy thing. Yeah, been a while now, but still a fraction of time this way compared to the years prior. Looks like something from War of the Worlds. Amusement park next to a sewage plant is something you could find in Texas, but they do not have any building codes against doing that. Let's give you some footage. I've got no treats left. What the frick, man? Oh, I know you don't do, you little cutie. You know, like in a mother's eyes. Yeah, boy, we got stripper crab. By the way, so stripper crabs are... This is like a 8-year-old reference at this point. I found a crab like this that was just like floating on top of a rock, and it was just like moving, but it never left the rocks. It was just like dancing on this rock, so it was a stripper crab. Robin Williams, thank you, yes. I'm going to look at what it's now. Don't look at me, I'm hideous. Robin Williams movie. Birdcage? What? No, it's not. I don't think. Oh, maybe it is then. The Birdcage, Albert's backstage breakdown scene. Oh, Metro Goldwyn and Maya. I don't think I've seen that movie. I don't know what I'm thinking of then. You no longer have the Dayman alert. No. Oh. Maybe I do. Did you try and do it? I'm guessing you have tried. It doesn't... I can't see where you've tried. Yeah, it works. Fighter of the night, man. Champion of the sun. Here's the master of karate and friendship for everyone. Dayman. No, fighter of the night, man. Yeah. Okay, John. Damn it. Snake, it's doing that same symbol again. It's done that symbol, they are DLX. So I don't know what that symbol is. That's really weird. The crowd was grand and just, oh, there's that thing, just ripping and a tearing. What's that, dude? Oh god, it was like a really old meme. It's like an old guy who's like talking to things. I'm going to see if we can find this. We're pretty much at the end of the stream anyway. We're just chilling at this point. So, although the current system on screen is the same system, it's where you'll find that SSS stripper crab. Let's see if we can find this clip. It's like a 15-year-old clip at this point. So maybe. Zane has a Japanese setting on. Oh, do you think that's what it is? Because I've downloaded a Japanese thing? Because like that A doesn't make sense. So that one in the top left does look a bit like, is it Moo maybe? Does that come up with it? Oh, I think this is it. Holy shit. This is the place, definitely. I don't think that's the same guy, though. 15 years ago, so yeah.
Hey, what's going on? This is Terrence from Black.
I don't think this is the same guy. Is there a different... Maybe it is.
The prototype. From where? From our...
No, this is the same place. I think it's the same guy, but it's not the same person he's talking to. Now, that's some ripping and a tearing. So, I don't know. Basically, it was like a surfer dude who was like shirtless being interviewed by someone like in a street or whatever. It's just like, so what you been doing? Just ripping and a tearing. And then he starts doing motions and stuff. It's so stupid. Glorious. Zane has a setting on Fangully 2. Conton? Well, that's what that symbol is. Conton. So that's kanji. Oh yeah, if I hover over... Okay, so... yeah. So you writing Conton shows it as Conton in the Restream chat, but in the YouTube chat, it shows it as that symbol 50. And it's already gone past where John said thing and it showed on his. That's weird. Ferngully 2. What about Ferngully? Ferngully. Makes me think of Fraggle Rock for some reason. When I was a kid, we had a little, there's an area on the, it's like I lived in a housing estate or whatever. It's like, it wasn't closed or anything. It's like just like you drove into some roads and there was literally just houses there. And like with like little roads going off. And it had a big field with a little brook. But the brook was like, there's rats and shit. So it's like, you know, it wasn't, I was always told as a kid to never go in the brook. Because it's not clean water. But it came off a big lake where I think people did like just small sailing or whatever. Yeah, this is England. It was very suburbia. Like, England doesn't have like these completely separate areas like America does. But basically, this was like just houses everywhere, and then just behind some houses there was a massive lake, and then it's straight back to like the village centre or something and stuff like that. I nearly said the names, and I don't want to say right too close to where I am. Anyway, along this brook, because there was a tree line along a lot of it, and it went through some trees and then went into the lake a little after some. There was a few farm fields, just random farm fields that were just no one else there, just a few farm fields surrounded by houses. This is England. And that's actually where my father used to get some horse poop for the garden. Anyway, there was this one bit, and like we used to call it Fraggle Rock because it was basically you could only get it was in the middle of a massive amount of trees around this one bit of the brook. You couldn't go along the brook to get there either way because there was just too many trees that were like growed over it. You just couldn't get under them unless you crawled through the filthy water. But if you entered the massive trees from this one area, you could get in there. And inside, it was like an opening because it was like there was like a canopy, and we called it Fraggle Rock because it was just a load of compressed dry dirt with roots and stuff from all the trees like visible. And it was just like a hangout area, like a little a fort or whatever, you know. And yeah, it was like a secret little thing there. That was really cool. It's really cool when you're a kid. And you could even cross the brook at that area. Zane, that shirtless surfer guy you talking to me sounds like someone from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Yeah, like that kind of thing, yeah. Ripping in a tail. I saw the clip on, it was a comedy show in the UK. Oh, that's a cool variant of the Diplo. It was a comedy show by a British comedian who used to be on Mock the Week. For those who don't know, Mock the Week was like one of the most successful panel shows in the UK. Like, we love our comedy panel shows in the UK, and they're great. I love them. They're like, you can find them all over YouTube. Most of you have probably heard of a few of them, like 8 out of 10 Cats, Does Countdown or something. That's actually a spin-off of 8 out of 10 Cats, which was the original one. It was based on statistics by Jimmy Carr. The Countdown one's glorious, though. But yeah, there's one called Mock the Week, which was a political satire panel show. And I can't remember his name. He was from Bristol. Comedian from Bristol. He was very young back then. I mean, he looks young, but I think he's like in his late 40s now or something. Yeah, he used to have his own show where he'd like show clips for like internet meme clips and stuff. It was like in that weird period between normal TV and like the internet. Mock the Week's back. What? Is it? Is Mock the Week back? Because it got really awful. It got terrible. And then it just ended up being cancelled, didn't it? 28th of Jan, Mock the Week returning on TV on New Channel 3 years after BBC X. I mean, I'll check it out. But the state of British comedy has been pretty shit for a while. But maybe we due a comeback. There's some stuff that's been good. Like Greg, what's his name? He's really good. And he's been around now and he's still in like in British comedy for a while. He's the one who does that show Master something. Oh no, The Gamekeeper or something like that. Is it Taskmaster? That's the one. Taskmaster. Probably find all those on YouTube as well. Picho, have a good one. Catch you later, John. It is in fact the end of times, and by that I just mean for the stream. I can't think of who the new comedians are. The current crop have been around over 15 years. 15. Yeah, I think 15 years ago was when it started to get terrible, to be honest. I think. Like Hugh Richards, was it? He's really good. And like, there's a few of the ones that have been around longer than 15 years that are really good. But there's very few good ones that have only been around 15. Boys from the Dwarf. Hells yeah. Yeah, if you've never seen Red Dwarf, highly recommend it. It's a great show. So yeah, the last one we picked up, the stripper crab, is the one that you can get via the address on screen. Let's have a quick last look. See, it's this bad boy. Let's end the stream by calling out Zootopia. Oh, just about. Yeah, boy! Ah, look, I'm just patting it. I'm giving little head pats. That's so cute. Let's speed it up. This is full sprint. Good lord. Some speed, yo. Holy giblets. The problem is they get someone with a bit of a popularity and then they're on literally everything and people get sick of them. Yeah. Zane, want another egg to pass to others? You mean the zoo one? Ooh. I mean, could do, yeah. Wouldn't hurt. Although, I don't know, maybe later, because I want to get a few together, so I want to, like, I want this one to grow and then induce an egg on this one. It's weird that it's letting me ride it, even though it's only just been hatched. You normally have to wait for it to get bigger, but maybe that's a scale thing, so it was big enough as it is now. I don't know. But right, anyway, so let's find who we're gonna Raideroonie Saurus Rex. I'm not seeing. Let's see, Twitch TV. Who's on at the moment? Right, so is there anyone I know? Let's flip a coin between Ashenda and Tangent, because Tangent is a dude, a G, and he always really raids me. And Ashenda's awesome. I'm playing Pragmata. I didn't say which was going to be which. So, 1 to 3 is Tangent, 4 to 6 is Ashenda. 1. It's Ray Tangent, who's playing WWE 2K26. Do they still make... I suppose wrestling's still going big. He's back, baby. Yeah, I don't know, I kind of feel like we should raid Ashenda. No one's already told Tangent we're going to raid him, have they?
The side of the head.
Actually, does look pretty cool. I did roll. I rolled. I should raid Tangent, damn it. And then who are we going to raid on YouTube? I don't think there's anyone to raid on YouTube. I was thinking, is this WWE? It's like, I'm not sure this is the right crowd. Right, thanks everyone for joining. Awesome to have you. And I don't think... I'll just quickly check on YouTube, see if there's anyone to raid. Oh, Mollyberry's doing Subnautica. Yeah, let's raid Molly. So, remember guys, if you want to... if you're interested in... if you want to choose what we stream on Tuesday, keep an eye out. There's going to be a vote for what game we play. Subnautica will be among those options. So, if that's your... If you want to see Subnautica, we will play it. I probably won't play it unless people click it, and then we'll try it. It's not that I'm not interested in it. I am. But I also don't think I can really take on another game right now. So, but I'm definitely up for trying it. So if people vote for it and want to see it, I'll definitely Right. So yeah, thanks guys. Have an awesome one, and I'll see you shortly. Shidaisy. Oh, right now.